Hello students, today we'll continue the same topic SQL. We'll discuss what are the various SQL commands are there. One by one, let us discuss. I'll give one example. One table I am showing you. First you see the tables. Here it is table student and table fees. These two tables I have shown. Based on this table, I'll just give you few commands. So in total, in details, I am telling you all the commands together. I am telling you. So watch it properly and find out if you are having any difficulties. Okay. So first command we'll discuss. Suppose to start our own database, we can first check our database currently exists or not in MySQL. So from the beginning, I am going. Okay. So use first the command that is called the show database, SHOW database. Show database, if you write in MySQL prompt, MySQL in small letter, then greater than sign. It is a prompt, okay? Then after that you write show databases. All the commands I am writing in capital letter. Show database, then give semicolon. So it will show you MySQL and test2 database are there in memory. So next, the command will see how to create a database. To create a database, the command, the syntax I am telling you, create database, then database name. For example, you can take create database school. That means school will be created. Next, we'll see how to open a database. The syntax, once the database has been created, we need to open it to work on it. So for that one, you need to write use command. Okay, just to open the database, because already we have created. So now we want to use that one. So you write use, then write database name, so that we can use it once again. Example, MySQL use school. Removing database, physically remove or delete a database along with all the tables. And for that reason, we are writing the syntax is drop database, then write the database name. For example, I am telling you drop database school, then database will be deleted. Now we'll create a table. These were all the commands about the database: creating, removing, deleting, etc. Now creating a table. Create table statement is used to create the table. Okay, tables are means what? Tables are also known as relations. Already have told you. It is an organized into rows and columns, organized way into in rows and columns. Each table must have a name. So how to do this one? So syntax I am showing you. First you'll write create table, then table name, then give the parenthesis. Next line write column name, then give data types and give size. Then column name, data types, then size. Like that you continue. At last bracket close, then semicolon. Means will close. And example I am giving you, just you can see. Suppose I am writing MySQL create table student bracket start, roll number integer, not null primary key, name varchar 20, not null. These are some constraint I am using here. Gender char within bracket 1 means size is 1 character I can enter. So in this way, marks and date of birth I am entering. Then after that, bracket close and semicolon. That means this file created, this table created. Now how to view the table? To view the table, the command you write show tables, SHOW tables semicolon. Then it will show you how many tables are there. Here the tables, total student and fees, 2 tables are there. So it will show the 2 tables. Next, viewing a table structure. Suppose table is already created. You have designed. Now I want to see the structure of the table. So the syntax is describe, 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 then table name, or you write DESC, then table name. So the table structure will be displayed. Means table structure means its field, type, which constraint you have used, any size you have used, etc. Next is inserting data into a table. How to insert? insert into command we are using. Okay, that to insert the data. That is inserting the data. First we'll see inserting the data for all columns in a table. So what is the syntax? That means insert into, then table name, then write values, after that value 1, value 2, value 3, like that. For example, I am showing you insert into student, values within bracket write 1, comma Rajkumar, comma male M, comma 93, comma date. Okay, bracket close, semicolon. In this way we can enter. So this is for inserting the data for all the columns into a tables. Now number 2 we'll see inserting the data directly into a table. How to write this one? Insert into table name, within bracket write column 1, column 2, column 3, like that. Then values, then value 1, value 2, value 3, like that. Example I am showing you, insert into student, within bracket write roll number, name, gender, marks, date of birth, bracket close. Then next line write values, comma particular value write, means for roll number, for name Deep Singh, for gender M, for marks 98, for DOB this one, date. That means for a particular specific column I am mentioning, how I am arranging the columns, all the fields at the beginning, at the first line, accordingly the value I am giving here. Next, number C, inserting data into a table through a selected statement. Example, insert into, then write table name, then column 1, column 2, column 3, then write select, give column 1, column 2 up to column n, then write from table name, then where conditions value you can give. One example I am showing you. Suppose insert into student, then write roll number, name, gender, marks, date of birth, then select student roll number, student name, student marks from student where marks greater than 0. In this way we can write. Okay. Next number, inserting null value in your table. We can also give the null value. How? Means nothing. We don't want to put any value there. We don't want to enter any value. Insert into student, roll number, name, gender, marks, date of birth. These are the fields. So when we are entering value, so we can write values, bracket start, for roll number 12, for name Swati Mehra, and that is gender F, and marks null we can write. DOB null means no data we want to enter for that. Next is inserting data interactively into a table. How? Insert into table, then write values, bracket start, ampersand roll number, ampersand name, ampersand gender, ampersand marks, ampersand DOB. That means for inserting a row interactively from the keyboard, and operator can be used. Okay, so this command, the values of all the columns are read from the keyboard and inserted into the table students. Means if you will give ampersand sign, so the value can be entered or inserted through the keyboard, means user can enter at the time of executions. Next, modifying data in a table. So for modifying data table or to make some changes for the all the values in the existing record, we need update command. Remember students, these all the commands you note down somewhere else. I am giving you in details and very sequence wise. So please note down in your copy, and after that you learn it and try to understand. The update command specifies the row to be modified using where clause. Okay, syntax I am showing you. Update table name, then write set column 1 equal to the value, column 2 equal to the value 2, like that you can write, then you give the where clause. Okay, example I am showing you only. Update student, set mark equal to 90, where roll number equal to 8. That means the above this statement shall change the value of the marks field to 90 for the student whose roll number is 8. Update multiple columns. Modifying the values in more than one column can be done by separating the column along with the new values using set clause separated by comma. I am showing you example. Update student, set marks equal to 70, DOB equal to this one, then where name equal to pyre. In this way we can write. Updating to null value. In the similar way, we'll write update student set marks equal to null. In place of other value we are writing null, where roll number equal to 9. Updating using an expressions or formula. An expressions can also be used with update statements to change the values for an attribute. Example we'll see. Update student set marks equal to marks plus 10, where roll number equal to 5 or roll number equal to 10. Okay, that means this statement shall increase the value of the marks by 10 for all the records with roll number 5 or 10. Okay, next we'll discuss removing data from a table. We'll use delete statement, DELETE, delete statements to use the delete rows from a table. Okay, syntax we'll see. Delete from table name where conditions. Where table name is the table whose records to be deleted. Example we'll see. Delete from student where roll number equal to 10. Okay, next. SQL truncated statements we can use also. SQL truncate command is used to delete all the rows from the table and free the space containing the tables. We can write truncate, okay, table name. We can write truncate table students, like that. So what is the difference between delete statements and truncate statements? The commands deletes only the rows from the table based on the conditions given in the where clause, or deletes all the rows from the table if no condition is satisfied, but it does not free the space containing the table. But in truncate statement, this command is used to delete all the rows from the table and free the space containing tables. Okay, next we'll discuss the alter commands. Alter table command is used to modify the definitions structure. Definition means structure of a table by modifying the definitions of its column. The alter table command is used for these operations: add columns, rename columns, change the data types, remove or physically delete the columns. For these 4 purposes we are using. Let us discuss one by one. First, adding column to the existing table. Once table has been created, new columns can be added later on. Okay, so if required, the new column is added with null values. Okay, for all the records or rows in the table. It is possible to add or delete and modify column. Syntax I am telling you: alter table name, then add column name, data type, size. Example I can give you: alter table student, add mobile number, then integer bracket close semicolon. Okay, this is for, that is adding column to an existing table. Already 5 columns are there, one more column I want to add. In this way we can do. Renaming a column name. Rename a column of a table means just to new name we can give. Syntax I am telling you: alter table name. Modify column name. Old column name you give, then new column name you give. Then if you want, give some column definitions also. Example I am giving: alter table name student I have given. Modify DOB. Which one I want? Modify DOB. After modify column name you write DOB. Then date of birth. Then date. Date of birth is the old and date is the new column names. So this command changes the name of DOB field to date of birth as a new name. Okay. DOB, that column names, which column names we are giving, that column names means DOB is the column name, that is called the old column name, and to date of birth is a new name. Next, adding column with default value. Suppose we want to give some default value, so we can give default means that means existing in the table already the value is present. So we'll write alter table, table name, add column name 1, data type default data. Example will give alter table student, add city, char within bracket 6 you write, and default you write Delhi. That means by default always this Delhi city Delhi will come, default type. Next, modifying an existing column definitions. The modify clause can be used to alter table commands to change the data type, size, constraint related to any column of the tables. Example, alter table, table name, modify, then column name 1, then data type. Example will give alter table student, modify name vchar varchar 25. That means data type, size, and fields. That means we can change to 20 to 25. Renaming columns. The existing column in the relations can be renamed using alter command also. How to write? Alter table, table name, then rename old column name you give, then TO2, then new column name. Example I am showing you, alter table student, rename city to state. So city change to state. Okay, removing column. So for that reason we can use that drop command. So how to write? Alter table, table name, then write it drop name, column name. Example, alter table, name of the table is student, then drop within bracket write column name state. So that means in this way we can drop or delete a particular column. Next, drop table command. Sometimes we may need to physically remove the table which is not in use. So for that reason we are using drop table commands. It is used to delete or remove a table permanently. So syntax, drop table, table name. Or we can give the example, drop table student. So student will be removed. Totally it will be removed.
Thanks for watching and have a nice day.